so I'm back with a new video and let's talk about wounds. So today I'm in a different setup. I don't know if you like it, if you don't, it's just going to be a one-time thing. It's a improvised background and everything, but it's probably only going to be this time a one video thing. Um, but hopefully I'll keep the lights and everything. But yeah, so today we're here to talk about Hulu's brand new movie called Wounds. Hulu has been releasing kind of a lot of horror movies. My last video was also an Hulu original, I believe. So yeah, I don't know. Hulu is really competing with Netflix. So yeah, let's talk about this movie. If you don't know what Wounds is about, it's really difficult to explain actually, but I'm going to try. And it's basically about a bartender that after a fight and stuff that happens in the bar, he finds a phone and weird stuff starts happening. And while that stuff is happening, he also has to deal with his girlfriend not believing him and thinking that he has someone else. It also deals a lot about infidelity. I think that's how you pronounce it. So yeah, it's basically that. It's weird stuff happened to this bartender after he finds a phone. The movie stars Armie Hammer, Dakota Johnson, Zazie Beetz, and Carl Glossman. I have to say that the reason why I wanted to watch this movie was mainly Dakota Johnson. She's not really that much in the movie. She's like the second lead, but this is a lot more about Armie Hammer's character. He is the bartender, so it focuses a lot on his character. But yeah, I wanted to watch it because of Dakota Johnson and because this is kind of a horror movie. It is described as a drama thriller, but it does have horror elements. Post that, let's get into my actual thoughts. I have to say, I'm pretty disappointed with this movie. It's nothing like what I thought it would be. The trailer is also really misleading. I don't know, I thought it was about kind of something else. I knew about the phone and everything, but it really took a different direction. It did have potential, but unfortunately it fell flat. The thing that I felt once I finished the movie was that it was about everything and about anything. Like, they tried to include so many things that I feel like they lost track of the stuff that they were putting in a movie. It was too much that ended up being nothing. Like, it didn't really focus on anything really. It's really a shame because the acting is great. There's also really interesting cinematography and some shots and effects. But the main thing, which is the story, just isn't really there. Like, the interesting part of the story, they really didn't develop enough, and they focused a lot on the not so interesting part, and for that it was a disappointment. Also, it didn't really give any answers to the stuff that was happening. I'm not a fan of the movie spoon feeding you all the information. I like to have some type of understanding in the end, but this movie doesn't give you any answers. You can't even come up with theories because it's just really all over the place. It creates a good atmosphere, like I said, the cinematography and the soundtrack, the music, the score. It gives you a good eerie feeling, but the story has too many plot holes, and yeah, I just really didn't like that. So on to my scores. Overall, I gave it a 2.5 out of 5. It's an average score, mainly because of the acting and the cinematography. The story is somewhat interesting, but it's a bit too much bland, like it needs something else. Cinematography wise, I gave it a 3 out of 5. Like I said, some interesting effects, but also not enough. And originality wise, I gave it a 2 out of 5. The interesting part of the movie isn't even that original, but yeah, it's just what I have to say. It's not that original. I feel like I've seen something similar or even the same, I don't know, but they didn't even focus on that. So yeah, I can't give it more than a 2. And yeah guys, these are my thoughts on Wounds. Unfortunately, not a good movie. I feel like I've been on a low strike right now. My previous review wasn't my favorite movie either. So yeah, hopefully my next one will be a good one. I really hope so. Yeah, if you've seen Wounds, let me know in the comments what you thought of it. Do you agree with me? Did you like it more than I did? And yeah, if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're not subscribed yet, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!